Hi, MinuteMath here, and we're going to talk about the Pigeonhole Principle. Now, many of you may not know what the Pigeonhole Principle is or how important it is in mathematics, but I rest assured that it is very important in mathematics. So, let's begin. My big board here. Now, if you ignore my lovely drawn pigeons here and these perfectly made pigeonholes, we can see that we have 3 pigeons, and pigeons must go into pigeonholes. Now, the main idea here, the importance of it, is that we must have more pigeons than pigeonholes. We have 1, 2, 3 pigeons and only 2 pigeonholes. Now, with that being said, since we have more pigeons than pigeonholes, we know that at least, this is the important part, at least 2 pigeons will be inside of 1 pigeonhole. Okay. Now, of course, there's many different scenarios you can have. You could have, all 3 pigeons into the first pigeonhole, or all 3 pigeons into the second pigeonhole, or some combination of 2 and 1. All right. But what's important is that no matter how it happens or what's going on, at least one of these holes here will have at least 2 pigeons in it, more than 1 pigeons in it. Okay. Now, at first glance, we're looking at this problem. We think, okay, how is this beneficial? Well, what's very beneficial about this is that we could maybe show things or guarantee things to be true and yet not find the exact pair or the exact idea in mathematics. So where am I going with this? Well, if you think about it, there's a textbook that I use for my classroom. It shows an overestimation, and it says basically that if a human could have hair covering their whole body, and using a gross overestimation, they would have no more than 400 million hairs on their body. So covering their whole body, no more than 400 million hairs. But we have over 7 billion people on this planet. And so what we can conclude by this pigeonhole principle, that at least 2 people on this planet will have the same number of hairs on their body. At least 2 people will, because the pigeons will be the number of people on this planet, and the pigeonholes will be the number of hairs each person has. Okay, it can go from 0 to 400 million hairs they could have on their body. Okay, and since we have more people, those people must be placed into those pigeonholes, and therefore there's at least 2 people who have the same number of hair follicles on their body. Now, if you're first thinking about this, well, who really cares? Who really cares that how many people or how many people have the same number of hair follicles in their body or the same number of hair? And yes, of course, we don't really need to know that. But what's important about it is that we know this to be true. It's not any probability that increases. It's guaranteed to happen, even though we will never find it. And that's one of the things in mathematics you can find, is that we can guarantee things that will happen, but yet never find it. And it's one of the only subjects that you can prove that to be. Another example I use all the time is, imagine you're on a college campus or a high school, or whoever's watching this video here, and obviously if you have more people in the school than days in the year, so let's say you have a school like the school that I teach at, the college campus, it has 1,700 some students in it, give or take, and about that much, and there are 366 days in a year if you include the leap year. So there's 366 different birthdays in the year. Now, with that being said, those birthdays will be my pigeonholes, okay? The possible days, 366 different days. And the people on campus who have birthdays, those are the pigeons. And so the people who are on campus, they will fill in those pigeonholes, okay? So if, let's say, person A fills in January 1st, that pigeonhole, person B, January 2nd. You go all the way down to, I don't know what letter it's going to be, all the way down to January 31st, 366 different people. Each one person fills in each slot all the way down. But then we still have more and more people left to go. There's thousands some people left who haven't been placed into these pigeonhole slots, these birthday slots. And so therefore, one of them has to repeat, at least one of them, okay? Now, obviously, all thousands some people could share the same birthday, sure, January 1st, but it still says at least 1 pigeonhole will have more than 1 pigeon in it, okay? So that's the pigeonhole principle. I hope you find it enjoyable and see the significance of it. There's plenty of websites online, you can look more into that, but if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe down below. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram, as well as Vine. I think I've made like 2 Vines now, at MinuteMath. Okay, you can follow us on there, as well as Facebook, and the link is in the description below. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.